Okay, in this video we're going to do something new. Something new is called the R formula. Okay, so what is the R formula? Actually, it is this and this. And although you see like there's like one, two equations, actually there are four equations here because this A sine theta plus B cos theta minus R sine theta plus alpha, this is 1. Okay, so remember when we say sine, then the sign is the same. I'll remember I asked you to learn it this way for the addition formula that time, right? So when it's minus, it will be minus here. Okay, whereas for the cosine R formula, if you are given this, right, if this is plus, you will have to change the sign, cosine, you have to change the sign. So you change the sign to minus. If it's minus, you change the sign to plus. Okay, so I don't think you understand what I'm talking about here. So the best way is to use an example. Okay, now let's say I give you this 3 sine theta plus 4 cos theta. And then I want you to change it into this form. R sine theta, okay, plus alpha. Alright, now, for R formula, if they want you to change it to a trigo ratio sine, right, sine trigo ratio, you must make sure that the starting ratio is sine. What do I mean? Okay, let's say now, originally, the question was given to you like that. Okay, you must interchange, meaning the ratio that must be written first must be signed. Okay, similarly, if I want you to write as R cos theta plus alpha, right? Okay, sorry, minus alpha here. Then you must write the cos first. Okay, I hope you are clear on that. Now, when we do the examples, you will understand better. Okay, but right now you just remember. Okay, now how do I do this? How to change? Okay, this one you ignore first. This is the second example. This is example 1. Okay, so example 1, I want you to. Right now there are two different trigo ratio, right? Sine and cosine. I want you to change it to only one trigo ratio, and that is theta lah. Sine is right. That is sine theta plus alpha. Okay, multiplied by R here. Okay. Now, how do I find the R? Very simple. The R is something like the Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So you imagine these two are your sides. Okay. No hypotenuse given. So you just imagine that it's like that. Okay, so R is 5 lah. That means now you know that, it's actually 5 sine theta is a variable so you just leave it as theta. Okay, then you need to find out what is alpha. Now alpha is very easy. Alpha, because tangent alpha is B over A. What is B? B is the second number. Okay, wait. Okay, B is the second number. That means it's 4 over 3. That's why it's so important that you write in the correct order. If I want sine, your sine must be written first. If I want cosine, your cosine must be written first. Because we are going to take the second one divided by the first one. That means 4 over 3. That's B over A, okay? B over A. Then you press your calculator, right? You will get... Okay, let's say I work in radians. 4 over 3. Okay, then you press equal. You will get this, right? You just write in 5SF. Okay, never mind. For this case, I'll write 6 because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just write 6 and then I round off to 3. Okay. Now I'm ready. I'm ready to write this in the R formula form. And the answer is simply like that. Okay? Yeah, so that's all. Alright? Then you ask me what's the use of this R formula? Okay, we will look at it later when we do the questions. Right now you know how to use the R formula first, okay? So do you know how to use? That's all, no? That's all. Okay. Now, this is actually this part here. Okay? Where your A is your 3, your B is your 4. Okay? And when you have plus, you follow plus. If you have minus, you follow minus. Meaning to say, if now I change this to minus, right, everything remains the same except you change this to minus, you change this to minus. Your R value and your alpha value all remains the same. Okay? Simple. That's why when I taught you addition formula, right, I told you to remember sign have the same sign. Okay? Alright. Okay, I'm going to do cosine now. Okay? I'm going to do cosine now. Okay, I'm going to erase all this. Very simple. And our formula is like so simple. Okay? Now, where does the R formula come from? It came from the addition formula. Okay? You go and look at your SLS. They are all there since some time ago. Hey, by the way, your SLS, right? You all need to go and do your SLS. You know, many of you, I just looked at it. You all didn't do. Where's the SLS? I see the circles. See? Only these few of you did. Alright, so all these yellow people, please do because it's going to expire on 30th of November. Okay, I better take a picture and show all of you. Okay, you don't do, the next year they don't teach you this because it's supposed to be done through SLS. They expect you to learn on your own, okay? Now let's go back to the story. Okay, now let's say you are given this question. This one done already, okay? Okay, let's say now you are given example 2 and I want you to express it in terms of a number times cosine. Theta is a variable, so theta we don't know the value, okay? Just write as theta. Okay, now when it is cosine, if down here is plus, down here will be minus. Remember, cosine, you must change the sign, okay? Okay, now your job is very simple. Your job is just to find R, which is something like Pythagoras theorem. Okay, this will give you 13. So you know it's 13 cosine of something. Alright, your job is just to find this something. How to find this something? You see, whether it's sine or cosine, the formula is the same. Okay? You just take tangent inverse of the second number over the first number. Now, even if there's a minus here, you don't care. You only take the positive value of the numbers. Okay? So you just take 5 over 12 and let me see. Tangent inverse 5 over 12, right? Then you will get 0.39479. Okay, 5SF or 6FS up to you. But I will round off to 3SF when I write my answer here. Okay, but when you later calculate, right, when you're calculating, you use the 5SF value. Alright, so that's all. That's all for our formula. Isn't it very simple? You use that method that I taught you, cosine, change the sign. Sine, same sign. Okay? Yeah, so let me just have a twist to this. Let's say you're given minus here. What should this sign be? Because it's cosine, right? So you need to change the sign. That's all. Finish. The rest remains the same. So this is the R formula. Okay? Yeah. I will stop here lah. Okay?